tell them this thing, because Sully has dogs too.
Yeah, I've got a couple dogs.
I was watching the scene, and I saw when audio goes to give the doggy kiss to Sul, there's a little bit of like okay. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like pulls back a little bit.
Well, the trainer, we were like, okay, how do we do this? Oh, and by the way, none of the writers asked either Chrissy or I, hey, you guys allergic to dogs?
Are you?
Yes.
You have dogs, though.
We have hypoallergenic dogs, hypoallergenic breeds. But even still, I'm a little allergic to them.
Okay.
If I really get in there and get my nose, I can. You don't do that with your dog?
Well,
you don't get in there.
I told you guys, I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to like my dog.
Does your family love the dog?
So I had a dog growing up.
Yeah.
Similar.
Much like Kate Pearson.
To Kate Pearson.
Oh.
And his name was Dutch. He was rescue, half German Shepherd, half Collie. Loved me some Dutch, right? And I remember acutely, while it wasn't the same way, I don't know, we don't know exactly what happened to the Pearsons dog back in the day because he's cool. But I remember Dutch passing away. He had developed arthritis. He's dragging a while and to the point where he actually wore a hole in his paw, what have you, and just things were going down. And I remember one day coming home and being like, guys, where's Dutch, right? And I saw my parents look at each other because they had taken him to the Humane Society, I think, the day before. And there was a day as a kid where you just jump on it. I was like, I didn't see Dutch. And it's like, then now wait, Dutch isn't here again. Where's Dutch? And they're like, we had to put Dutch down. And so I think part of me learning how to like my dog is knowing, and we talked about this a little bit before, is that eventually they'll be gone.
Yeah.
I recently heard someone say that dogs are here to teach us how to die.
Yes.
Did you say that on this podcast?
No, you said it. You said it because I think we mentioned this briefly before, right? Because it does prepare us with the eventuality of human passing that transpires in our life. If you've dealt with it to some degree with a pet before, then you have some level of what to expect.
Understanding.
Yeah, understanding.
Existence and passing.
Exactly. So I still think, though, that Brown
carries that trauma.
So I don't get
same way Kate does.
And I'm still not very close with the dog.
Because this is probably, I would say, the most surprising thing I know about you.
Yeah.
Because if you asked anyone on the street, if you showed them a single clip of you or they know anything about you, it'd be like,
is this guy fanatical about dogs?
Does this guy love dogs? You'd be like,
yeah.
This guy is
crazy about him.
Is a retriever. The energy.
He really is. I am.
Yeah.
He's going to wear you down.
Maybe he will.
You just need to get in there and see what to do.
Wait, do the kids and Ryan, are they obsessed?
Love the dog.
Yeah.
They love the dog. And so the dog is high energy.
Yeah.
I'll say the dog's name, but I usually refer to him as the dog. That's probably
why.
Enable bonding.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold
dog.
on. Yes, today, listen. Say his name.
His name is Zion.
That's right.
His name is Zion. Okay, so Zion is a high energy dog.
Yeah. Like a lion.
As soon as you come into the house, it's jumping and all this sort of thing. And it's not necessarily my style. It reminds me, at one point in time, this is funny. At one point in time, we had like a base camp PA on our show who was a very high energy individual.
I can't believe this is where this is going.
Wait, is this the person that was there for the first season and then? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying high energy. And sometimes when you have an early call and it's the first thing in the morning, that level of energy can be a little like,
jarring.
Yeah.
A little jarring. So Zion for me is similar. Something like that. And so I've actually trained Zion. So he'll come home and he'll get excited and he'll be like, he'll remember, oh, it's Sterling. So then he'll sit still.
Oh, buddy.
Tail is like this.
But can't control the tail.
He'll get this.
Can't train a tail.
And then if I go to like pet him, he'll go like this to get close. And then he'll be like,
oh, buddy. Oh, I love him.
And then he'll get scratches.
That's right.
He'll get scratches. You know what I'm saying?
I love
him. So I'm not
him.
malevolent. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I had to actually show him. I was like, hey, Zion, I actually kind of need you to meet me where I am too.
Halfway.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So yeah.
But then you get down here and
dogs, Kate, and I love it.
So yeah, we were talking about Kate. We got to get to Randall's storyline.
Yeah.
Randall and Beth, R&B real estate.
Well,
Were you finished?
I wanted to tell you the dog kiss.
The dog kiss. That's
the
where
dog
we were.
kiss.
That's
so
where we were.
the trainer. So Kate and Toby get a dog about as quickly as Chrissy and Chris realize they're going to be working with a dog for the next however long, and we're like, okay. Nobody thought to like check
Ask us
if
you guys liked them.
Yeah.
or if like I used to be deathly allergic to cats. Like I used to be, if I went to your house and you opened the front door, I would know if you had a cat.
I'm like that.
Standing on the front porch.
I'm a little like that.
I'm like, I'm so sorry, I can't.
I'll take a take before. Yeah.
Anyways, we love it. The dog's there. He's very cute. We're into it.
Yeah.
Trainer's like, and if you want, you can just put like a little, if you have like a little bit of tuna fish or something, you just put it on your fingers or have a little, and just the
Wait,
scent.
so did you eat a tuna sandwich?
No, because I don't like tuna. And I was like, but I'll have a bite.
Okay.
And it's like, and his focus will be on you no matter what.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, great. So when I pick him up in the shot,
Yes.
I look at him and I think this dog is just going to look at me because it's a very well-trained dog.
Yeah.
And I think he's just going to be like looking at me.
Right.
And dog just comes in for a straight up Tanya. and it was messy and wet.
And I saw him pull back a little bit. I was like, that's not Chris's thing.
Because the camera was rolling. So I was like, well, it could be Toby's thing. And I'm like, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I decide what Toby's things
What
are.
did you put on your face to make it alluring?
I did have a little bit.
He had a
like
bite.
tuna
He had a
fish.
bite too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, halfway through, I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Okay.
Because as soon as, if this becomes pop, if like the director's like, that was great, they're going to be like, can we do that thing you did the first time? Can we do it again? They'll be like, your thing.
Are you a doggy kiss person?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay, see, it's funny because like
Are you a zhuzh?
Yes, I'm a zhuzh,
my
but I'm
community
not a...
thinks that you guys all love doggy kisses.
I like a doggy, a lick on the nose.
Fine.
A lick on the nose is cool.
I don't need your tongue on my mouth, dog.
It is.
Oh, for
guys,
sure.
I don't need your tongue on my mouth, dog.